The President of India can technically declare war. But here's the twist. The President can't actually decide that on their own. So who really takes the decision to send India to war? The answer involves multiple layers of government, military leadership, and constitutional authority. Let's break it down. On paper, the President is the supreme commander of the Indian Armed Forces and has the authority to declare war or conclude peace. Under Article 53 of the Constitution, the supreme command of the defense forces of the Union is vested in the President. But there's an important catch. Under Article 74 of the Constitution, the President cannot act independently. Every such decision must be taken on the advice of the Union Council of Ministers, headed by the Prime Minister. So, constitutionally, the President gives formal approval, but the actual decision is made elsewhere. In practice, the decision to go to war is taken by the Union Cabinet under the leadership of the Prime Minister. This is where the real executive authority lies. Before any such decision is made, inputs are gathered from the Ministry of Defense, the Ministry of External Affairs, the National Security Council, the Armed Forces, intelligence agencies, and diplomatic channels. All these assessments help the government evaluate the military, strategic, and diplomatic consequences. The most important body in this process is the Cabinet Committee on Security, or the CCS. Chaired by the Prime Minister, it includes the Defense Minister, Home Minister, Finance Minister, and External Affairs Minister. The National Security Advisor also plays a key advisory role. The CCS is India's highest decision-making body on national security and defense matters. Once the Cabinet decides, it recommends the declaration of war to the President, who then gives the formal constitutional approval. Many people don't realize that Parliament also plays an important role. While the Constitution does not require Parliament to vote before every military operation, Parliament exercises oversight over the executive through debates, discussions, and financial control. Any prolonged military conflict requires funding, and only Parliament can approve government expenditure through the budgetary process. The Defense Minister also keeps Parliament informed about major military developments, ensuring democratic accountability. Unlike some countries, India does not have a single law or constitutional article that exclusively explains how war must be declared. Instead, the process is governed through a combination of constitutional provisions, executive powers, and parliamentary oversight. In situations involving war, external aggression, or armed rebellion, Article 352 allows the President to proclaim a national emergency, but only on the written advice of the Union Cabinet, as required by the 44th Constitutional Amendment. This layered system ensures that no single individual, not even the Prime Minister or the President, can unilaterally take India to war. So, who really decides when India goes to war? The President gives the formal constitutional approval. The Prime Minister and the Cabinet Committee on Security take the executive decision, based on advice from the military, intelligence agencies, diplomats, and senior officials. Parliament then exercises democratic oversight through debate and financial control. In other words, the decision to go to war is not made by one person. It's a carefully designed chain of constitutional accountability. If you found this video helpful, do share it with your fellow defense aspirants. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to SSB Crack Exams, and hit the bell icon so you never miss our latest defense updates and preparation content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.